Well, welcome to a new Harry's Farm video. I think on the last one I was just discussing with putting oilseed rape in. Well, I've just had the call from John over there. It is 10 past 10. He has just finished putting oilseed rape in, and about an hour ago we headed into this field. That's Charlie on the combine, just starting our oilseed rape harvest finally. And it's sort of going all right because the outside of this particular field actually looks like a field of oilseed rape. The moisture came down to about 9.7. I'd like it below 9, but we've been faffing around getting the combine all set. There's a whole load of different settings when you put a combine into oilseed rape. It's that tiny little seed. We've engaged the chopper at the back so it's spreading all the straw. There's no need to bail behind this, and it just takes quite a lot of adjusting. There's also a side knife, a sort of scissor knife, just to cut through this to make it easier to combine as well. So yeah, I don't think it's going to be a late night. It's just good to get the combine all, see how it's all going to work tomorrow. We've got 2 days of combining before the rain on Thursday, we're told. I always find it, even after all these years, I always still find it amazing that a combine can one day be combining barley, then beans, and then peas, and then oilseed rape. You know, just how does it do that? It's a very clever machine. Well, morning. This is the field of oilseed rape that we drilled yesterday. Look at it, all done. Quite a tilt. If you look down here, I mean, you can see how much it's moved the soil. I can feel moisture in this soil. So I've come in with the rolls now to basically seal it and try and keep that moisture in. Break these sort of last bits of clods up here. You just got to wait until it's sort of hazed off slightly. So it's only 10 o'clock this morning, but it's quite a lovely day actually. I'm sure we'll be combining later as well. So yeah, my job is with these, which are the heavy rolls basically. I should know how much they weigh. They're 12 metres wide. I think they're about 8 tons or something like that. They're a peculiar thing. They last forever. I don't know, this set is probably 20 years old, and this thing is just to hold them together. You'll see when they unfold, if I reverse without this bar on, what they actually do is separate. You can just see they're starting to come apart there to the front. It's how you unfold them in the field, but it's a very hit and miss. But it's typical, if you don't put this bar on, you meet a lorry or something, you have to go backwards, and it's all very embarrassing as these go like that, and you're 6 metres wide and you just can't reverse. But with this you can reverse. So what I'm going to do now, unfold these, get all the navigation. You can see the dome on top, a little green light LED on top of the cab. So that will GPS me precisely 12 metres apart as I go across this field, and I'm actually going to roll it twice because it's oilseed rape and it helps control slugs if it's further compacted. It's like adding an extra layer of polish. So yeah, that's me for the next 3 or 4 hours. So it's all very odd, this guidance on the tractor where I'm just not steering it. I just have to wait until I get a job, which is just turn it around the other end. But when you can't really see where you've been rolling on a sort of seabed like this, it's a lot of trash. There we go, leap, because I've taken manual control. So my job now is just to turn in to where I can see a tram line in front of me. So here we are, this is the right line, I know this is set. I then just press blister and it does the rest, and that's my job. It's just turning around at the end, and I want to try to keep the speed at 10 kilometres an hour. That's it. That's welcome to the new world of tractor driving. Ooh, I've got another job to do. Here we go. Right, I'm at the end. I can see the tram line there. Take control. Bit of bleeping going on. Turn in. I sort of know roughly where 12-metre width for these rolls. So I know I'm about there. Point in the right direction. Press the blister. There we go. So yeah, I've still got another couple of hours to go. It's cloudy and over, but it is warm outside. So I'm hoping the combine will get going. I've just had a phone call to say, can you load a lorry? So my Friday lorry in 2 days' time is coming in about an hour and a half, which isn't very handy, but I want the barley gone, so I always say yes in such situations. So all going on really. But yeah, and rain forecast tomorrow. I wonder if it actually will rain. We'll see. Ton, 2.1 to the hectare, so not quite a ton for the acre. That's our best bit. I think we got some rape coming up on the horizon. Not a lot.
You wouldn't want to be the farmer who put this in.
Poor guy, he's not going to be dining out on steaks for a while, is he? Bread and cheese for him for a few months to come. Yeah, that's, well, I think I've just found the bit without the oats, I think. Rather than found any. Yeah, this doesn't want to grow anything here at all.
Isn't this wilding?
Yeah, it's our version of wilding. Even though we've put a huge amount of inputs into this, it's had fertilizer sprays, everything. Slug pellets. Nope, we're not growing. Nope. Rain all you want. I mean, that looks. This looked better from the road, isn't it? This did look as though there was some rape here, but obviously not. Yeah, the yield map is quite an interesting look. Yeah. Yeah, it's not consistent, is it really, Charlie? Oh, this is nice. Oh, we got some black grass to combine here. God, this is awful.
There's some rape there. That's what I'm going.
You're going over there. Remember those fields where we used to do nice, neat headlands and stuff?
It looks like it's in the middle there.
You sure it's not black grass?
No, there.
There's some. Do you feel like the man from Del Monte who's going around? Yeah, this is ready to harvest. Just that bit in the middle. This is not good. Bizarrely, the tank is filling up with something. Oh, yes, they're not very nice. Joys. At least they didn't go in. Hope this camera works at this time of night. It's just coming up to 10 o'clock. We're still on the rape. Charlie's just coming past in the combine now. I'll swing the camera around in a moment. I've got a full trailer of oilseed rape, which I'm really chuffed with. So I wasn't sure if I was going to get one. Here he comes. This is a good bit of rape, so you'll be enjoying this. There he goes. Feeding in nicely. But most of the rape does not look like that, and we've ended up with the most ridiculous maps on the fields that we throw around the fields, trying to find some oilseed rape worth combining, not just full of weeds. Look at that dust machine. What happened this, as I explained in the previous video, basically we've got Capstan flea beetle, and he thought he'd written off the crop, and it rained a lot, crop came back, but so did all the weeds. So if there was a market for wild oats, blackgrass and wheat and mixed with some rape, then we've got the perfect crop in this trailer. Unfortunately, the market much prefers to buy pure oilseed rape rather than the mix that we've created this year. So no doubt there'll be penalties. But the main thing to do at the moment is to get it in before this supposed rain. Now, Thursday, tomorrow, was meant to be a deluge, and oh my lord, this low pressure coming in, serious. It's sort of backed off. The weathermen have backed off, which is good and bad. Slightly annoying because I've put the oilseed rape in, and I really quite like some rain because I've risked several £1,000s by planting that rape now because the rain was forecast. But on the flip side, well, it allows us to get on with harvest and get this rubbish, it's about to swear then, this rubbish crop of oilseed rape in, and then we can move on to the wheat, which is a much happier story, and I can't wait to get into the wheat because it looks excellent. But I don't think it's going to do very much. A neighbour has just lent me a spare trailer, which is very kind of him, because I've also still got a grain shed full of barley, and if I'm going to combine wheat at the moment, I'm in a bit of a tangle on the store side, which always happens, but it's particularly bad this year. So there you go. No doubt I'll do another update in the morning, and we'll just see how it's all looking then. We're still going on this oilseed rape combining. We expected not to be doing any today. Today is Thursday. This is the day it rains, and it hasn't rained yet. It's 12:25. Poor old Charlie's on the combine, and because the oilseed rape is so rubbish this year, he's having to combine little bits here and there. He's just giving up with certain bits. So we've got this ridiculous, you see over there is a patch uncombined, another patch there not combined. There's just too much weed, these wild oats, etc. I would think he's going to nibble that bit off, but he's obviously abandoned. There's a patch of wild oats there, and it's just not worth combining. So an utter pain to be combining. Charlie is very grumpy really, because it's much nicer going to the nice big smooth field of wheat rather than messing around like this. But we are getting more oilseed rape in the tank than I would expect. So it's worthwhile doing, even though it's a right pain, and at the price of rape this year, then we'll try and get every single bit of it. If I just look at my app, just look at my app on the phone, it's got rain today, and there is a live radar of the rain coming in. If I just do it there, it comes in 12:39 and we're 12:22, so we have just 17 more minutes of this sort of weather, and then we want to get it in the barn. And I know Charlie wants to get that tucked away before the rain arrives, so I'm just going to give him a call and see what he wants to do. Charlie, I just looked at the radar and it is starting to rain in 10 minutes. What do you want to do? Do you want to wait until it actually rains and arrives, or would you rather take the header off and get it in the shed in time?
Well, this is like spot on the window. I think that it's fun to
Alright.
tackle.
So wait for the first spots on the windscreen. It's just, yeah, and then we'll unload that trailer. But if you unload the tank you got on board, and I'll help you get the header off. Right. Alright. See you in a bit. Right, well, fun and games this year with the harvest, but yeah, we'll get the last bit in. I better get this trailer ready now. You can see we've actually put the Manitou, it's just moving around the trailer. It can't tip the trailer, but it just brought it out so we can have an extra trailer to fill up. It's quite interesting. Every farmer, I think, in the UK is trying to get the last bits done before this rain comes. We've got several days of rain coming, so it's not like it's just a shower going through. So he's charging on there. I've just noticed my neighbour, I can see a combine over there. I need to not zoom it in, but yeah, there's spouts coming out. So I think they're doing, I think it's spring oats they're combining at the moment. And we've got all that wheat to do, and that's ready as well, but still no rain. Let's have a look how far away it is now. 2 minutes to the rain arrives. Yeah, and then we've got another dose behind it, haven't we? Yeah, so once this one arrives, we've got that one as well. which is good because we've got all that oilseed rape in the ground, and I sort of want rain for that, and I don't want rain for that, but there's no pleasing farmers, but that's the way harvest often goes. But yeah, that's quite a lot of rain coming in. He's really not going to answer me now, is he?
Hello.
Hello. We've got spots on our windscreen. Have you got any?
I've got a few, but it's not. I had about a dozen, and now it's going to stop. So I'm going to do this row.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to turn around and come down the other side, and then call it a day there.
Call it a day. So just all right. I'll get ready this end. I'll get the trailer there and the header trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah, we nibbled a fair bit off there. How much have you got in the tank?
Well, I can't see out anymore.
Oh, excellent. I like that.
I don't know if I can get all of this in one head rather than go.
Oh, right. Well, you're actually on a good row, isn't it? There is actually some, obviously, to combine on that row.
Yeah, that might work. Yeah, there's something here so I can actually charge through it.
Yeah.
Just as soon as I get the oats and things like that in it, then it just, the 4 engine load goes sort of up to 115% and the revs start dropping and I have to sort of give it a break to check through.
Yeah. Well,
the brake like this, to go through like this is absolutely fine.
Yeah.
Like I'm doing 6k and I'm at 70% load in the engine, so that's absolutely fine, but there's nothing there.
Oh, 6k. Well, I will try not to grow oats in the future. It wasn't in
please
the
don't.
plan. Yeah.
Please don't.
No, I'll try not to. There's not that much rain, I have to say. There's bigger spots coming now, actually, from the windscreen.
Really?
Yeah. Anyway, I will see you at the bottom. Yeah, no, let's pack it up. It's definitely on its way.
Yeah.
I mean, it's plenty of it.
Yeah.
And we don't want a wet combine.
No, I really don't.
And this is
sunset all of that.
yeah, and this is bonus anyway. All right.
Yeah. Alright then.
See you
I'll
in a
see you
bit.
back at the shed. Alright.
So what we're doing here, we have to empty the returns out. It's basically blocked the combine because there's too much rubbish going up the front. See it all spitting out, and that's what all this rubbish. This is the nightmare to combine, and a little bit of dampness from the wet, etc., just makes this that's not very combine friendly. So little to do, and a race. Yeah, it's probably coming now. Just see there what the combine is trying to sieve out. It's just overloading the sieves, and the combine, that auger takes it back to the front of the combine, and it has another go of extracting the rape out of that mess, and it just got overloaded, and that's what happened there. Anyway, it's probably starting to rain now. Like we've got a properly full trailer. Will it all go in is what we want to know. It's just trying to find extra bit of space in the trailer. Because we can't actually fold the lids on top of the combine down unless it's empty. So that's why we have to empty the tank on the combine. That looks as though that's empty.
blobs.
Yeah, we're definitely blue blobbed. Look at it, right in the middle of the rain. That's us. We are that blue blob. So I go back, wind back. When did it start? 2032. So yeah, 20 minutes ago. Here it is. Yeah, proper rain.
Proper rain.
Well, we got 2 full trailers of oilseed rape.
I know.
Yeah, who would have thought
Quite
it?
surprised. It's just painful trying to back that combine in when the
Oh no.
bloody doors are going on the shed there.
Yeah, I know. We've got this lovely new shed that the combine fits in perfectly. And
It's not
today,
a new shed.
well, it's a
new
new
opening.
new opening, a new roller doors, and it's much
Yeah.
nicer than it was. But the roller door is going on today, so we can't use the new shed. We've got to use the old shed, and it's a bit tight to get in.
It's a bit tight.
Neither of us want to volunteer.
I don't mind. It's just when it's like this,
Yeah.
and when I've got dusty mirrors and things like that,
Yeah.
and they're starting to get wet. It's a real,
Yeah.
You may as well. You've got more chance to eat with your eyes closed.
But it's quite a satisfying sound, that rain, because if you go through all that pain and then you get it, and think of the oilseed rape. All those little seeds are going.
I know.
Sucking it up. They're going to love this. Absolutely love it. So anyway.
But it's just slightly painful knowing that I've got to blow all the stuff off the combine,
Yeah.
and some of it's going to turn
Stick.
slightly into concrete.
Yeah. We got. Yeah. Well, we could have finished 5 minutes earlier, but you got the end of the strike and
Yeah.
stuff. Anyway.
Yeah, rattle clutch going right.
Yeah, it's always that was good. Thanks very much for that. Yeah,
Right.
that's really
Thanks.
nice. Because
Thought
it
I'd
helped
do it.
me
Saw
so
there
I
was
could
a camera
explain what was
nearby.
going on. Yeah,
Yeah,
always
yeah.
good idea to do it just at that point.
Yeah.
It always happens. Anyway, there you go. So, hope you enjoy this episode of Harry's Farm. I had hoped to finish off with when the rape was all safely gathered in and in the shed, but it's not quite there. Rain has stopped play as ever when you're farming in the UK. But if you have enjoyed the video, keep subscribing. I can't remember now. Can't remember my end bit. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have, well, keep subscribing, keep watching more videos coming along very soon. How do I screw that? I say that.